Welcome to the madness. Location chapter 492 features lots of characters which we have not seen together before. The last time we saw these characters were the early stage of the Qianlang arc. And these characters are the first generation king and they really stole the spotlight in this chapter. So, spoiler alert, proceed with caution. I was right that the friends which Yuk was referring to were the first generation king. You can see it in this video. I was right in this video. My prediction was correct. I can get this video in my channel page. So chapter 492 kicks off from where the last chapter left off, where Yuk defeats James Lee. Well, as we all know, characters in Location cannot just be easily defeated like that. So James Lee stands up, and Yuk was like saying, "Oh, the shaman, I did not know you got this strong character. I don't know where you get this strong person from, but I defeated him. Now it's your turn. Let's end this." And then James Lee stands up and tells him that no, the fight is not yet over. And again, I am not the shaman's subordinate. The only person I work under is Charles Cho. Now we know why James Lee attacked the first generation kings, and it was because of his fight with Yuk. Him realizing that the first generation kings might become obstacles to his plan and they might be strong enough to hurt or destroy his goals and plans, so he decided to remove them. Now let's go back to chapter itself. James Lee attacks Yuk again, but Yuk resisted. James Lee Prey opens Yuk's guard with his leg and does a move we have seen before, the spinning kick from Daniel. I think this is one of James Lee's signature moves. Yuk tells him not this time and counters with a kick of his own, telling James that he can see all of his moves. This means that Yuk is as fast, if not even faster, than James Lee. The thought of losing floods into James' head. James realizing that Yuk has surpassed him in speed, strength, and technique. This is like the contrast of what we saw last chapter, where Yuk was one that was thinking he was going to lose, but now this time James is the one that is having the thought of losing in his head. Being thrown into a wall, James was told to give up, that the fight was over, but James replied with a thank you. He said thank you. He thanks Yuk because of thanks to Yuk he was able to feel it. I don't know what he's feeling here. I don't know what he's feeling, but he's feeling something, and I don't think that is what we're expecting him to feel. Action. James Lee thanks Yuk for being strong, saying that it was because of Yuk he was able to move to the next stage. He was able to overcome it earlier than expected. Again, James Lee initiates an attack, but this time this attack was different from the other one because of it not just only speed and skill, but also strength. This attack was devastating enough to destroy and leave a hole in the gate. James Lee has learned and overcome another threshold, which is the threshold of strength. Yuk, realizing that James is growing as the part 2 progresses, decide to end it all in one hit. And Yuk all in attack was altered by the worst possible scenario which has happened. Vijin and the Qianlang farm has been defeated and captured. The loss of Vijin and the Qianlang farm was off-screen, and it's obvious that the Qianlang farm and Vijin are going to lose. How do you expect middle schoolers to beat or win against grown-up men? Man, it's not possible. And these guys are immature. I knew from the beginning that these guys were not good people. I know they were evil, I know they were bad. And this is just pointing to the fact that not all members of the Fist gang are good people. So Yuk offers himself as just like a sacrifice. He offers his surrenders in exchange of the freedom of the kids, and said he's going to take up all the suffering Virginia is supposed to take, all the punishment, all the beating, all the pain. He's going to take it off instead of Virginia, and the shaman accepts. The former members of the Fist gang attacked Yuk together, but Yuk did not scream in pain even while taking all this beating, and this angered the shaman, this enraged the shaman, and he decides to cut Yuke's sixth finger. The shaman tells Yuke that if he cuts his sixth finger, Yuke is going to lose all his power and become weak. This is a reference to the folklore regarding the people with 6 fingers. I think I have said this in one of my videos. I think this video, but for clarity's sake, I will explain it now in this video. In the Mexican folklore, people with 6 fingers and 6 feet are said to be blessed by the gods with wealth and strength. The sixth finger is a sign of the gods, and the people with the 6 fingers and feet are treated with respect. And again, the sixth finger is also a reference to Buddha because of his left hand has 6 fingers, which represents the 6 senses: the tongue, the eyes, the ear, the nose, the skin, that's for touch, and the mind. And this explains why Yuke is so strong. So now let's go back to the chapter. James Lee offers Yuke to join his group again and tells Yuke that this is the only time he has offered a person twice, and it will be the last time he's going to do it, and tells him that if he accepts his offer, he's going to help him, he's going to save him. But Yuke replied with, "Be quiet, the kids will wake up." Yuke did not scream all this time because he doesn't want the kids to wake up to such a devastating sin. Yuke gained the respect of James, and James acknowledges Yuke as his rival. Yuke did not even make a sound after all the torture the shaman has done to him. Yuke asked the shaman to keep the end of his bargain by releasing the kid, but the shaman, being the asshole that he is, says he doesn't want to. PTJ really made the shaman hateable. I believe the shaman is the most hated character in the whole of Yukeism right now. The shaman plans to pull out Virgin eyes, but his action was stopped by the bleeding Yuke. The Shigeaki brothers steps in by kicking Yuke just like the little coward which they are. The shaman was about to kill Yuke, but was stopped again by one of the mobs, informing him that there are intruders, and the intruders are the first generation king. Not all of the first generation king though, but most of the ones we have seen in action before, and this also includes the king of Icheon. Like those other kings, those guys, we've not seen them, and these are the friends which Yuke were referring to. And they told Yuke that we got your message. This is weird because I don't believe that Yuke sent them any message. So who sent them the message? So I have a theory of who sent them this message, so you can be expecting this theory in my upcoming videos. And they are called the generation of cycles. This is where chapter 492 ends. Till we meet again. Bye.